Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to another day of the Split Mod. Today we return with one main goal, and I would say that main goal is probably housing. That's right, a lot of you let me know in the last episode that I am missing out on 3 separate NPCs, so that's what we're going to do at the start of today's episode. We're going to build some new homes, that's right. So I do want to continue my theme of having like little sky islands. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some more of these because I quite like these. I like these little floating islands. Now, these were ones that just spawned in naturally and then I kind of carved them out. I'm going to do some more of those, and the plan is we'll just keep extending it like all the way around. I think that's going to be fun. So to make this possible, we do need to go and speak to the block man himself, the architect, whatever he's called. I don't know. Man looks like the guy from TF2. Do you know what I mean? The engineer. Is that his name? Yeah, it's the engineer, right? He's also missing a door. Joe, why are you even around? So this is interesting. I was actually very curious about how expensive this would be. And it seems like it's quite expensive. So you have to spend 1 gold on 100 blocks. But honestly, that's probably enough. I also wonder, how much do you sell wood for? Because to be honest, I could probably buy some wood. Oh yeah, that's good. All right. Okay, good. This is nice because I always feel bad about chopping down trees. I always feel like I'm doing something wrong. Do you also sell... Actually, no. I was going to see if he sold hay, but I'm like, I should probably just grab that myself. But yeah, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. It's... What day is it? Wednesday today? Man, I will say this week is kind of flying by. It's flying by. So I just want to say, you lot proper cracked me up. In the comment section yesterday, there were so many little memes about this random things I said. And I think my favorite one is that you lot pointed out that I started the episode talking about hay fever, stood on a pile of hay. I'll be honest, it didn't click, but I do not have the big brains like you. So one cool thing to announce, I do believe we're going to have another stream with Kelsey and Jaden playing Terraria. We're going to be doing golf, and I think that's going to happen next week. So we're kind of talking about what date to pick. A date hasn't been picked yet, but next week is what we're aiming for. So yeah, keep an eye out. Very excited about that. Is there anything else to report? Oh, I'll tell you what, this is quite cool. So me and Court went and checked out the new house yesterday, and it seems like the kitchen is now fully done. Like fully done. I've been saying it's been done for a while, but it's not been like fully finished. But now it's fully finished. So what I mean by that is it now has an oven. Because it didn't have an oven for a little while, but now it has an oven. You know how... Do you know when I was buying all this stuff, I was like, 100 cloud block? That's more than enough. Is it actually, though? I can't really tell. I tell you what, one thing I'm going to probably turn on in a minute is block swap. So I still love block swap. I really like that somebody basically robbed the code from 1.4 and brought it to this version. I think that's legitimately great. But I'm always scared of using it because it kind of bugged out. I can't remember which Let's Play it was. Was it the last one or the one before? So I'm always a little bit nervous to actually use it. So I might turn it on in a minute. But it's just so handy. It's just too good. Like, once you've used block swap, you cannot go back. You know what? Honestly, this is like a larger thing. But this is how I feel about games that are like Terraria. I can't play games that are like Terraria because I'd rather play Terraria. Does that make sense? I hope one day that changes. I would love to see somebody come along and go, all right. Do you know what? Actually, this is the future I could see. I could legitimately imagine this. So, as you all know, Terraria's been around for 10 years. And a lot of people have grown up with the game. You know, myself included. And I bet you there are some talented people out there that one day will go, you know what? I loved Terraria as a kid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my own little take on the genre. And then we'll have something like that. Kind of like Stardew Valley. You know, Eric Barone was like... Or Baroni. Now I've said Baroni, that sounds even worse. I don't think that's his name. Lifeform Analyzer. DPS meter. I'll get the DPS meter for you lot. You're welcome. Goodbye, sir. See you in a bit. But he was like, you know what? I love Harvest Moon. And there hasn't been a Harvest Moon game in a while that I've enjoyed. Alright? I imagine there will not be a Terraria game for a long time that we all enjoy, unless they make a Terraria 2, which the plans are not to do that right now. But I imagine somebody will do that one day. They'll go, you know what? I'm going to make something inspired by what I love, and we'll get that game. That would be very cool. Is that you listening today? Are you a future game developer? When I was a kid, I always thought I'd be a game designer. For real. But I came to realize that I would be terrible at designing games. I would be absolutely awful at it. It's not the way my brain thinks. I'm creative, but I'm creative in different ways. And I also don't like the idea of learning to code. I tried learning pixel art for a couple of years when I was like in secondary school. It wasn't very good. So I very quickly realized that was not for me. But that's it when you're a kid. When you're a kid, you're like, well, if I love this thing, then I want to do it for a job. And that's not always the case. I tell you what, for people that have never heard me say this before, when I was a kid, I knew I wanted to be a YouTuber. I've known it ever since I was 10 years old. When I was 10, somebody showed me the website YouTube, and my mind was blown. I was like, there is a website on the internet for hosting videos. And it was like the most revolutionary thing I'd ever seen. And I know that that sounds so strange, given that, like, that is actually the norm now. But I remember it. I can remember it so vividly. And I tell you another thing. I remember this vividly as well. I remember seeing the first ever iPod Touch. Somebody in school had gotten one. And I went, well, what do you do on that? Because I wasn't, like, watching Apple keynotes when I was, like, I don't know, how old would I have been? I was probably 11, actually. And he was like, oh, I've got this app on it that lets me watch YouTube. And then my mind was like, wait a minute. You're telling me there's a device that you can watch YouTube on and put it in your pocket. And honestly, like, yeah. Because when I was a kid, this makes me sound old, but some of you will relate to this, some of you won't. But when I was a kid, if you wanted to watch a video on a mobile phone, you, like, went on to whatever the app store was for a phone back then, which wasn't an app store. And you would have to, like, pay via, like, a text message. And then they would send you a little link, and then you would download the video to your phone. And it would be, like, the worst quality in the world. You wouldn't be able to see it. But that's what watching videos was like when I was young. So, yeah. Why did I go on this tangent? I don't know. Maybe to kill time while building. I'm feeling good about building, honestly. I'm actually in the mood for it, which is quite nice. It's always good to do that. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do you all a big favor and do a little jump cut. And then we'll check out some NPCs. So I am legitimately excited to check out these new NPCs. I want to see what they're all about. I'm really enjoying the split mod, I should say. I feel like for the first couple of days, the atmosphere was there. Don't get me wrong, we all knew it. There wasn't too much to the mod, but I think it's all changed now. I think it's legitimately changed. Oh yeah, I was meant to put hay down, wasn't I? All right. Let me swap this all over. Right, so that is all the new houses done. Let me just double check. Yeah, all right. So we got 3 new homes. Now, we have 3 new NPCs to move in. Doesn't necessarily mean we'll get them all, but we'll keep an eye out. So I do want to do one more little bit of maintenance in the world, and that will be magic storage. Because I'm very quickly realizing we're going to need it. We're going to need it mainly because of the fact that we're getting to the point in the mod now where there are some more complicated recipes, and I don't actually want to be missing out. Like, I feel like if I had magic storage now, the thing like the glasserang, for example, I would have spotted that sooner. So the good thing is we should be able to make it all now. But look, this is going to be tragically boring. Get ready. So I'm gonna do another little jump cut. That's all right. I control today's episode through the power of editing. I want to say as well, by the way, it was cool to see that you lot are enjoying the new weapons as well. I think they're great. I think they're cool. Somebody pointed out that I did call them sick, and this was only like in consideration of that, like, only, you know, not too long ago I was doing a Fargo Soul mod. I think I said in the last episode, I was like, these are the sickest ones I've seen in a while. I kind of mean it in a different sense, but I get what you're saying. Right. Okay, let me do some jump cuts. I'm going to quickly build all this out, starting with diamonds. So one thing I've, like, never done with magic storage, and people have wanted to see it for a while, is using remote storage access. So I'm going to give that a go today, and hopefully it works. I'm not too sure. The good thing is I have you lot. So if I set it up wrong, you lot can just let me know tomorrow. So let's see. I can't even make it. Oh, actually, no. If I grab... Yeah, there we go. I just had to use a bunch of silt. So I've got the rubies. But then what else was it that I needed? So rubies for that one and topaz for that one. Well, I've definitely got topaz. All right, awesome. 41. And I've got shadow diamonds as well. So let's try this. So storage access. So that's number 1. And then remote storage access. That's number 2. Genuinely, I don't know how these work. I don't know if it's like wireless in the sense of like you slap this bad boy down. This access is not connected to a storage heart. Right. Storage access. So does it work like this? So let's say I put that one down there. And then this one... I've done this wrong, but... Right, okay. So I put that one down and then that one down. Why will they not go together? Oh. What? This access is not connected to a storage heart. Alright, okay, I don't get it. I've made them. If you lot can let me know tomorrow, or if you lot can let me know for tomorrow, I'll set it up, because that would be awesome. Man, setting up magic storage is the biggest drag. So, alright, let me crack on with it anyway. Right, so magic storage is now complete. So I can actually see, like, everything that we can make. Like, for example, as I said earlier, that glass orang is now available. So yeah, this is cool. I'm glad I got this done. It's also neat because look at this. I can see some new stuff which I might not have made before. So anxiety potion temporarily increases damage by 10% when player moves, but decreases damage when standing still. That's really cool. Like, I feel like I would legitimately use that pretty well. What's this? A broken snow globe allows the storage crafting interface to craft snow biome recipes. Ooh, fancy. What about this? Hemostone bars. Ooh, have I used these yet? So I feel bad because I've asked for this a lot of times, but it never goes in. How do I do the thing where, like, you can click on an item and it tells you all the available recipes with that? Because I'm sure one of you know. Is it middle mouse? Something like that? One of you know, and people always comment it at the worst times when I'm, like, not thinking about it. But yeah, if anybody wants to help me with that, that would be awesome. I tell you what, let's craft a few of them. Because clearly I don't have any. Let's craft... Yeah, we got 31 bars. Let's check them out. Let's see what they're all about. So... Ooh, okay. Well, I've seen that before. The ball of flesh looks really sick. You need hellstone for that and an eyesore. Do you get the eyesore from the Eye of Cthulhu? I do not know. And I do not know how to pronounce this either. Demon blood sword. Yeah, there's a lot here. Bloody stream. That's how English people refer to when they're streaming. The molten stone. All right. So nothing for right now. Nothing for right now. All right. What's the other things we want to do? So should we do? I've been thinking about this. Do we bother to do Old One's Army? I feel like, honestly, we could crank out Old One's Army really easily, but it's the idea of not knowing whether there will be anything, like, will it be worth it? Do you know what I mean? Like, will it actually be worth it to do it, or is it not? To be fair as well, I feel like I've let the tavern keeper go a couple of times, so I don't actually have a tavern keeper, and I could really do with one, to be honest. All right, door. Let me grab a door. Let me go fix Joe's room or whoever wants to live here now. Maybe some NPCs will want to move in. So yeah, this one was occupied because this one got broken. So we only have 2 NPC homes. These are a little funny, aren't they? I think I'm on the right track with them, but I do not know. All right, I'm going to have to build some more homes. So we'll do another little jump cut, and I'm going to slap some more in. I might slap some more in down here or something. Actually, do you know what I might do for convenience? I think I'm going to take... So I'm fairly certain we have another grav potion. I'm going to take the other grav. Yeah, and I'm going to start converting the houses. Wait, did I strip this house? Not fully. All right. Let me grab some Have I got any... What's it? Sunplate. Yeah, I got some sunplate. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go basically... Oh, Danielle the Jeweler. Now, is the Jeweler part of the Alchemist mod or something like that? We're going to go find out in a minute, but she probably is. So, yeah, I'm gonna build houses like this. This seems like the way forward. This is quick thinking, you know? Ooh, I think we might have our first new NPC called the Collector. All right, this is quite cool. So what I've done is I've taken these and actually just divided them into 2 separate rooms. And I've never noticed before just how many random NPCs you get with just like the combination of mods that we have. So if you look at this, like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 random NPCs. Also, this is now a room as well, so that's good. But yeah, the operator. So I tell you what, sorry, the collector. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move them into this house here. You can tell that this is from the Split mod based on the sprite. That's quite cool. So what I'm going to do now is just head to... It kind of looks like this person, actually. Yeah, I'm going to head to the right now and see if I can find some more floating islands and just do the same. That's like a... I feel like I've just discovered my own little life hack, to be honest. Separating the rooms into 2. Never thought about doing it before. But now I've done it, I'm like, I'm doing that every single time I play Terraria. Why not? Making NPC homes is never my favorite. I'm curious. Are any of you actually builders out there? I feel like it's a gut feeling, but I imagine, since a lot of you watch modded, you're probably more in the mindset of me, where it's just like, all right, I want to play modded, I want to find some new biomes, I want to fight some bosses, see some new weapons, you know, get excited about new animations. I don't know. I feel like modders tend to care less about their world, because we're shifting through so many of them. But that's just a hunch. Ooh, second new NPC, Talon the Librarian. Okay, cool. So we got 2 of them, and you lot said there is 3 to collect. So we're kind of getting there. All right, let me finish up this little home, and then we'll go and check them out. What we'll do is all right, I got that wrong. Yeah, we'll wait until nighttime. We'll have them all move close, and then we can kind of crack through them all in a bit of a wanna. Hopefully we haven't like gotten too late. I don't think we have. We've been making good progress, but it's not been like, you know, we're not zooming by. It's not like I'm doing, you know, Skeletron. Whoa! Hello. All right. So you have spawned up here for some reason. Okay, right. Oh, stars. Where am I? I don't remember a thing. I was on a big ship surrounded by books and blueprints, and then I suddenly found myself in this room. Well, oh no. Oh god. Did they get fall damage? Is he going to be all right? Is he despawned? Let's see if we can fall and find him. Is he... Oh, he's back up here. What? Alright. He might be a little bit magical. That really did catch me by surprise. Okay, let's go and check him out. Hopefully we didn't miss that dialogue. If not, I guess you lot can pause it and catch up. I'll do the same in editing. Don't worry about it. Right. I'm not really in the mood for a party, but how can I refuse public feast? Okay. So... What's it give? Communication with your servants. Temporarily increases minion damage and knockback by 16%. Sometimes some compliments can do more good than hours of hard training. Alright. Hey! Donna the Shutterbug. The Homeward. Equipable material. When receiving fatal damage, you will be brought to spawn point. So this is essentially like skipping regen. Sorry, like skipping respawn. It's like, oh, you're going to be dead anyway. Golden Arrowhead. Equipable material. Summons additional golden arrows when you use any bow. Consumes 20 mana per shot. Doesn't shoot if placed in the hidden slot. Alright, so out of all of these, I think this is one that I'm most tempted by. Especially because I really like the crescent. Should I give this one a go? So this takes up a full accessory slot. I would say that that's probably not worth it. And I don't think I need that one. I was debating buying that. So where is the other new NPCs? All right, one is over here, the Shutterbug. Right, so I'm gonna head back home, and I'll move the Demolitionist. All right, we don't need him. I think it might be instant teleportation because of the fact that it's raining. Maybe, I do not know. Oh, I should say, I'm recording this really early in the morning. So if I seem a little bit different, that's why. All right. Well, well, well. What do we have here? So, you're the one whose spirit's buzzing about. Man, you're a mess. Apparently, teleportation wasn't entirely successful. Just look at your face. Well, enough about you. I'm here to help with your dangerous journey. Have you heard anything about the elements? Find them all, and we'll see what we can do. All right. Lore. Huh? Me? I'm just as much as a traveller as you are, except I have my own personal palace, tons of subordinates, and lots of money. Don't worry, it'll all come to you someday too. Huh, the Nexus. You really must be living in a cave if you haven't heard of it. Okay, in plebeian terms, I like that. The Nexus is a place where heroes from all over the come together. All over the land? All over the world? I don't know. Merchants, scientists, architects, all those who have decided that their own world is not enough for them. Basically, it's like Rapture. Well, it's only a convenient excuse for all of these weird characters to come to your world. Huh? The Spirit? She's my ward. She was tracking anomalies in your network and helping me find some villain. I don't know what suddenly prompted her to go on a mission alone, but I'm not worried about her. She's found the right world after all. I even wonder how she's planning to get out of this mess. Huh, the idea. It stands for Interdimensional Emergency Agency. Don't mind the abbreviation. She's having a party. Oh no, the party time's over. Never mind. I don't like it myself. In short, the agency was formed to prevent users from overflowing their worlds with mods, as this can disrupt the sequence and totally kill the experience for each individual project. You know, since Spirit sitting behind the director's chair, no one cares much. You got the idea. Huh, the Sand People. This goes on, but I'm going to do it all. I'm going to commit. The Sand People. I'm surprised you're interested. Anyway, the majority of the inhabitants of the Nexus belong to mineral-based life forms. I know it sounds ridiculous, but due to our structure, we can handle teleportation much easier, which is especially important for travelers between distant worlds. One of them is standing right in front of you, and you've already met Spirit, and I hope you'll never meet the others. Huh, the transmitters. Before one smart guy invented the PDA, travelers used some kind of magic mirrors to bend space and time. But we're taking this concept further and can now travel between different worlds. Recently, I gave the most sophisticated transmitter to Spirit, and she's already managed to break it. Wait, we broke it, right? You don't even imagine how hard it is to get a transmitter suitable for her sizes. Okay, I guess I've reached the limit of my amazing and fantastic stories. Or fascinating stories. If you don't understand everything, it's even better. It'll be even easier to work with you. And if you don't have anything to do, I can repeat it all over again. That was cool. I really did like that. Hopefully you lot got some more out of that than I did. Golden Sickle. I'll give it a go. It can replace our actual sickle. Swarm of Wrath. 23 magical damage. Yeah, go on. We'll give it a go. Some of these are materials, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bang them in magic storage. Mask of the Father. Equipable, vanity item, the legend will never die. Oh, I like it. The Nexus. Where does this strange come from? Okay. Holo clip. Hey, so there you go. Holo clip to buy that. Look at this. Oh, I like that. The sprites in this mod are fantastic. I don't know who does them, but hats off. Might be a collaborative effort. Might not be. I do not know. But yeah, well done. All right, let's see the sickle. Oh, I like that. That's really cool. And I love that. Do you know what it is about it? It's the sound and the light. I really like weapons that glow. And Storm of the Wrath. Very nice. I feel like this mod is nailing special effects. I feel like that's its strong point. All right, let's see Donna. Hey, you look available. Can you hold on to this while I'm searching for my room? What? You're the boss here? That's just swell. Now go take some pictures of creatures that I'm totally not afraid of messing with. And don't worry, I'm paying for it. So is this become Pokémon Snap? Groovy camera can be used to take pictures of various creatures. Use magical clips given every day to complete quests and get rewards. Album. Whoa! What is this? This is so sick. This is so sick. They did not need to do this, but they did it anyway. That is really cool. That, honestly, I really like that clip. Here goes your clip. Have fun, caveman. That is so sick. So a bunny. Take a picture of a bunny. All right. So we know we can take a picture of a bunny. This is honestly really cool. Wow. So I feel like that might actually already be it for today. As mad as that seems. Let me get another camera clip. Thank you. How many have I got now? Have I got 2? Where do they store? All right, yeah, they store in the camera. Yeah, I think that's probably it for today. This mod is so good. I'm really starting to jive with it now. Yeah, that was cool. I really like the mask as well. Right, so that's going to be it for today's episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Guys and gals. You know who you are. You don't need me to say it. But thank you everyone for watching. That's it. I'll be back tomorrow, so keep an eye out. If you can, give the video a big fat thumbs up. It really helps. Yeah, subscribe if you're new. You know, all that jazz. Just have a good day, I guess. Right. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.